cameras. Like I said, dual camera setup on the back, single camera setup on the front. On the back though, we had two 12 megapixel sensors, a wide angle lens and a telephoto lens. Now I think the quality of this camera is still extremely good. You can do 4K at 60, you have portrait mode, you have a lot of different things that this camera still has that a lot of other phones still have too, so it's not really far behind or super outdated in that sense. But like I said before, the lack of things like an ultra-wide sensor, those are the type of things that are really going to rub people the wrong way in my opinion. And I will tell you, if you can go up to something like an iPhone 11 Pro Max with that additional, lens, that's really going to help you future-proof yourself even more. I think the camera lens in and of itself is actually pretty good though, but I mean, the lack of the additional sensors that we have on the 12 Pro Max, that we have on the 11 Pro Max, it's definitely going to make it feel a bit dated, but you still have things like 4K at 60, which are still current for a lot of the newer phones too. So not really a crazy big deal in that sense, but flipping over to the front, you have a single 7 megapixel sensor there, and you can do 1080p at 60 frames per second, which I think is great, but you are tapped out at that resolution. You cannot go any higher than that, and as I said before, I think that is kind of a strange thing. I wish this thing could have been a little bit of an improvement in that sense. I wish we could have gotten like 4K at 60 on the front, but unfortunately we did not get that capability. So again, there's nothing we can really do about it in that standpoint, but I think at the end of the day, the camera on this thing, both the front and the back, are solid contenders for still extremely good camera setups for sure. They're definitely not the best, they're definitely not perfect right now, but they are good enough for a lot of people, and as long as you don't care about having an ultra-wide sensor or like the best front-facing camera, I think you're definitely going to be okay with this specific camera. So in terms of that pretty much covers it up in the camera standpoint. Now moving